this business will take everything from you if you're not built for it. You know, and I see a lot of feeble-minded men and women, you know what I'm saying, come in thinking that, you know, it's a red carpet or, you know, there's some sort of entitlement, you know, to their wants and needs, which you have to be very keen to the artist's wants and needs, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, I say every artist I've done worked with has succeeded in this business because of the perspective and energy you put into it. And development exists, but no one cares for it.
With another HHG exclusive, man. We got someone special in the building, artist who's been carving out his own lane within the underground scene. His sound is raw, honest, unapologetically original.
Wow.
You've been tapped into the real, then you would already know who I'm talking about. If you've been tapped into speaking words at a very high level, then you already know who I'm talking about.
Wow.
I'm talking about someone who has a very unique voice, very unique way of telling stories. My guy, Emilio Craig.
Peace, King.
Peace.
How you feeling? How's everything,
How
my
you feeling,
brother?
brother?
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate
You know what I'm
this
saying?
opportunity.
Oh man, same, bro.
Let's get right into it, man.
get
I
it.
just want to know your start because I know you're from the Bronx.
Yes.
How did you jump into the hip hop scene and hip hop space rather?
My grandmother shipped me out young to Florida. I really get to enjoy the landscape as I should have. You know, I left in what, 96. Moved to Florida. I linked with my brother Craig out there. That's why it's Emilio Craig. Emilio Craig is not my last name. It's a brand. It's a clothing brand we started, and I decided to use it as a stage name. Yeah, bro. But pretty much just never disconnecting from the grain. You know what I'm saying? I was a real big, you know, video music box guy. You know what I'm saying? There's a Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? Anything that had to do with that era, from like pretty much from the new school all the way to the Marcy Violator. You know what I'm saying? From Marcy Violator to, you know, listening to Jake One. I mean, I listen to all types of shit, bro. You know what I mean? It varies. The more obscure, the better. I feel like I translate obscure music a lot better than anything else. That's why my music sounds like that. You know, it's a lot of inspiration-based things. My grandfather was a musician. You know, it all starts from the green. You know what I mean? Played with big people growing up. Keep that disclosed. I don't know, man. The rhythms that be, right? You know what I'm saying? You're raised in a household that has two musical parents, my grandparents, right? You destined to pick up some sort of groove, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So went from Aretha to Find Your All-Stars, from Find Your All-Stars to Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, it varied, bro. It was very musical at home.
Wow. It seems as though your environment influenced all of that as well. Like you said,
Absolutely, bro.
you have a very unique way, of telling stories.
Yeah.
When did you kind of develop that specific style of like, yo, this is how I want to be able to rap, or this is how I want to be able to display how I tell my stories? Because it's very layered, but it's also very obscure, like you said.
Yeah, I would listen to, again, I listened to like cats like Willie Colon, Hector Lavoe, and they had their own way of articulating life. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be through, you know, whether it was a street life, you know, life with women, drugs, abuse, anything. Like they had their way through salsa to deliver that message, right? And salsa's supposed to be a, you know, happy, you know, very rhythmic. You're always dancing and moving around, but they took it to the next level. So I feel like we've done the same in many ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's my approach pretty much. I articulate what I've lived, of course. That's what we all do. But I mean, y'all all could tell, man. The listeners can tell, and they can feel and resonate what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like they could do that on their own.
It's very authentic, your sound.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
bro.
I know there's a lot of you hear it a lot where, you know, you got a lot of people, of course, there's your individuals who, I think people who want to group a certain group of artists within the realm of like what it is that you do.
Yeah, fam.
But of course, I mean, everyone has like a different flavor to it, but I think what you've been able to do is just been more relatable for me. Not to say that anyone else hasn't been able to.
I appreciate that and honor that a lot, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Same.
And I've seen you perform, and you know how I think the way you were able to transition it on stage is amazing too.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. To practice, man. My first performance was, I mean, fun facts, bro.
Yeah.
First performance I ever did dolo by myself. You know what I'm saying? I opened up for Special, you know what I'm saying? And that shit was I'm not gonna say it was nerve-wracking, right?
Yeah.
Being that you've been on stage, you've seen your brothers get busy.
Yeah.
I'm sure, you know, you have ciphers amongst yourselves, man.
Yeah,
Practice
absolutely.
makes perfect. But yeah, man, that shit was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? To do that, to try to, you know, open up that portal, because I know that through performances where people are really gonna understand you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Feel your mannerism, your intention, you know what I'm saying? Your energy. And I feel like that polished me. That made me a complete artist, just getting better on stage, bro. Word.
Yo, would you say that there's a certain way you have to kind of approach performing, being that this specific style that you have, do you have to like, in terms of like commanding like the audience attention, would you have to have a different kind of prep level? Or even like choosing songs that you gotta, you know, so people can.
Yeah, it's true. It's crazy. A lot of this is done in the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm preparing, you know, it varies.
Okay.
It depends I'm not gonna say it depends who's on the card, because I respect every artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're pretty much like, I try to emphasize based on the card, the frequencies of the card. You know what I'm saying? Like, individually, I know who's on the card, I'll tap in, I'll listen to them, and I'll be like, okay, I gotta create a frequency, go left.
Okay.
Or if the wave is strong enough, add to it. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I practice maybe 2 times out the week a week beforehand, the week before the show is due. I'll perform maybe 2 times out the week. And I emphasize so much, because that's when I have fun the most, when I'm practicing. I start to notice them.
Cutting board, iron vaginas, phased out and unfazed. Vibe tune faded on the pump fake, feel your organs jump inside of you. Love molecules will run trains, unchained and untraced. The rulers of the lunch tray, my jeweler is a nutcase. Magulas on a runway, just a vision of pigeons, commuters land on Monday.
You got your project that you dropped a year ago with Sherm. That came out like, was that a year ago, I want to say? Yeah, that was 2025.
Yeah, April, about to be a year. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know you got some stuff in the cut. You sent me tons of
Oh,
records.
yeah, bro. Oh, yeah.
Tons of records. Speak on working with Sherm and you approaching who you choose to collaborate with. Because your discography is very interesting with who you choose to collaborate with in terms of artists and even producers. What's your approach with that?
Oh, man. Sherm is my guy, man. I mean, been partners for a little over 4 years. You know? He's interesting, bro. He's easy to work with, you know. And he rode out with me through the darkest. You know what I'm saying? He's been there through the shittiest shit. You know what I mean? So, and we've been able to subside and, you know, close deals, fucking, you know, have important people come in and out of this door, and build a family, a network. With the process. Process is cool, man. We come in here, we don't emphasize much, man. You know what I mean? It's a thing of feeling, chopping. You know what I mean? What we feel. And literature could come anywhere between 5-15 minutes, whatever, bro. Whatever I'm feeling at the moment, bro. Cause I done been here hours writing a verse. You know what I'm saying? Hours. Like, I done wrote a verse 3 minutes. Beat was chopped 5 minutes. Verse was written 5 minutes and laid in 5 minutes. You know You know what I'm saying? Like, we work in immaculate timing, you know what I mean? We have our ons and offs, you know what I'm saying? But being that it's 2 hours long is not off. It's not off, man. It's just more precision in the writing, you know what I mean? Sherman is easy to work with, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to chop beats with him. It's easy to compose with him. He listens to me, you know what I'm saying, a lot. And I listen to him, you know what I'm saying? Egos are off the table. It's more childlike, more respect. You know, it's just a respect there when we're frying something. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. Power to the Roosh.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. That's just like a prequel to Moti. You know what I mean? Certain time and phase in my life. You know what I mean? I try to articulate. And it did what it did, you know what I'm saying, bro? I've never dropped music with heavy marketing or, you know, it's always gotten to the people one way or another because it's about the literature, right? So,
yeah.
The process is easy, brother. You know what I mean? I've never really expressed in detail on how I do things, you know what I mean? I'm just very free. It's open bay, bro. Just,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Shit.
Are there producers out there that you would like to work with that you haven't got a chance to work with? Or you pretty
man,
much...
I mean, fucking damn, bro. Sherman, of course.
Yeah.
Damn, but so many of them. I don't even know where to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of like pre-dementia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm pre-dementia. So this shit is, bro, it's so many people, so many. Level 13, Red Gems.
Shout out to my nigga
Red Gems, man. That's something that I want to reiterate. You know what I'm saying? It's a point in time where I kind of lost desire of putting certain things out, but that would be something that I would love to, you know, revisit, polish, and you know, eventually press and play. You know what I mean? Who else, man? Wow. Got on Static joints, Passport Rav, Neff. Fuck, bro. Smack. Oh man, bro. I don't know, bro.
I asked that because I know there's like I said again with your discography, it can be very like, it seems like, yo, these are people that's like, yo, I'm gonna work with this person. This is just how I'm feeling right now. I think this person can give me what I need for what I'm about to say or for what I need to say.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
You call it literature, like a lot of what you do. I call it literature for what it is that you do behind that microphone. I don't look at it as like I'm about to listen to a rap song or a song. You know, I feel like I'm diving into a book. When I listen to a lot of your work, bro.
Thank you, bro.
So,
I mean, I done like undisclosed. Like I got unfinished business with a few cats. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know, got something in the work with Buck Wild.
You don't change, you become. Make a palm split. Talk to God, he won't screenshot it. Let's fill our cups. The face chocolate. Opium filled literature. Lineage of punk, sheet Wallace. Stone Temple pilots. Elevated silence. Bulletproof wallets. Took my kids out of college. In the library with piranhas. You ain't fit this condom. She try to surf on a comet. Smack the dust out your scalp to engage alignment. 48 valves in the clouds, we gain Elijah. Add an additional $1.25 to the mileage. Breaking even on the gas, it'll keep you in the long run. Try to breathe. Stop talking with your dreams. Green from Belize, ate a Georgia peach in the nosebleed seats. Change my tires every 3 weeks.
My boy Sherman could tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'm the hardest critic, you know what I'm saying? My boy Ike.
yeah.
Guys that I fuck with on a daily basis, Sky Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Rim the Villain.
Shout out to
brother,
every
man.
yeah,
Shout out to the Walkers, man.
Absolutely.
Like, those are my bros, man. But pretty much, I keep a real tight shift. You know what I'm saying? But a fun shift, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like everything is fun, bro. We get busy in here before any show. You know what I'm saying? Before any show. not too crazy, because you know this cats that come in here and they be like, I want to,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to approach anything with competition, and a lot of people may disagree. You know what I'm saying? I don't approach it. I'm just very childlike. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're around killers all day, man. Like you're around guys that, you know, you wear many hats walking through hell. You know what I mean? You meet polished gentlemen along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to keep it minimal, brother. That's it. Minimal with everything. I done had everything under the sun, lost everything. You know? Took the walk, the time, I did all that shit, man. Lost my first family. You know, I'm talking about that on camera. I don't be transparent as possible, you know? Like, it's been, this business will take everything from you if you're not built for it. You know, and I see a lot of feeble-minded men and women, you know what I'm saying, come in thinking that, you know, it's a red carpet, or, you know, there's some sort of entitlement, you know, to their wants and needs, which you have to be very keen to the artist's wants and needs. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, I say every artist I've done worked with has succeeded in this business because of the perspective and energy you put into it. And development exists, but no one cares for it. You understand? That's what it is. You know, artist development exists, but no one really cares for it, man. It's just, it's careless once an artist feels like he's done spread his wings, you know? And, you know, every artist has their right to go where they want to go. As an A&R, as a, you know, as whatever position you're playing in this person's life, just make sure you play a profound one. So, you know, they know, you know, and the audience knows that the methods do work. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just stay true to yourself, man.
Coming along, speaking of, you know, to kind of piggyback on that, you know, with what you just said a lot just in terms of how artists move today and how pretty much like the labels and things of that nature, how they move and how they kind of treat artists over time. Do you think that it has gotten worse because of how recyclable, how pretty much how things is just like, how we're digesting music and how we're digesting artists today? Do you think that there's a somewhat of an agenda where guys is just like, okay, well, this is what we need from you, and then we're gonna throw you out to the...
It's been that way for years, man. You know what I'm saying? Payola. It's been like that for years, B. It's not even, it's something that, like I said, once the artist wakes up, it can be detrimental. You could lose desire to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? But if you are ordained and you know, yo, bro, there's nothing on God's green earth but the architect. You know what I'm saying? You could turn that switch off, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you gotta pray a lot, man. You gotta pray a lot if you're a man, if you're a God-fearing man, if you're a man of God, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll know. You know what I mean, bro? You'll know. The forces are there. You either resistant to them until they melt away, you know what I'm saying? Or you get consumed by it. There's no other choice, brother. You know what I'm saying? We all have similar paths. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to succeed at something, you know, whether you're a cyclist or a fucking doctor or, you know, whatever the case may be, bro, or artists. You know, we be around artists all the time, bro. You know what I mean? So it's just a thing of respecting yourself, being kind to yourself. You know, speaking from experience, man, I done put myself through the tumble dry a few times, you know what I mean? As men, we all do, to some degree, you know? But finding a center, you know, where it's more meaningful than it is more imagery or, you know what I'm saying, you trying to sorry, I lost my train of thought. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you're trying to accomplish something egoistically. I don't know if I said that. Is that even a word? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, egoísta. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You can't move that way, man. Not in this business to shut your lights off. You know what I'm saying? The program is the program, right? But what keeps the program running are the templates that are brought to the program. You understand? So you gotta, thread as light as possible. You know what I'm saying? Stay sound, stay intelligent, stay dangerous. You know what I mean? Because this business is only for a chosen few, for the built. You know what I'm saying? For people that's done suffered and lost endless amounts of money. You know what I'm saying? And done gone through 3 or 4 marriages. And I'm not describing myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
I'm not describing myself. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. It's hard, bro. It's something that, when you make it more, like we was talking about this before, what brings people together. It's the arts. That's it. That's what brought you together in the very beginning. That's what attracted you to the beam. You know what I'm saying? At first glance, at first listen, you know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be more than that. Let the art develop the relationship. And that's what I've learned working with people, in this industry. Whether it be through marketing, if it's a thing of numbers. Focus on the math. It'll turn into a fun situation once you're accomplishing things together. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and making it more about the intention, man. Like, check yourself before coming in. What are your intentions coming into this shit, man? You know what I'm saying? What are your intentions? What are you planning on planting? We're in the business of making people feel. What is your take on this? You know what I'm saying? You got to do it on your own so people could notice it.
What do you say to artists who are missing that mindset, so to speak? Kind of like artists who kind of think that they're bigger than the program.
I can't really, I respect all levels of art. Whether it be low frequency, whether it's high frequency. If it's low frequency, then, the intention. Again, I'm making an attempt. But you can't make an attempt to make a fool out of yourself either. You gotta know. You understand? In that study, you had to live to be able to get to the people, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because it ain't easy. It's hard for me at times, brother. I ain't gonna say it, cover the sky with my hand. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, life is lifing. And before I get on stage, life is lifing. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yo, what do? I have a choice.
Yeah.
Am I gonna speak to the people?
Yeah.
Because this is ordained. This is, someone called me and told me, yo, I got you on this car. Come through. I need you to come talk to the people. Am I gonna go speak to the people? Or am I gonna be shameful looking at my son's eyes, my G? Like, I gotta sit there and be like, damn, I ain't go to the show today. You know what I'm saying? He's the only that's the person I speak to the most. It's my 1-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Word is born. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, bro, I'm learning more from my son and getting sharper in the business aspect of this part of my life than I am being around adults. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you can't be around a man that thinks he has it all figured out. You know what I mean? Confidence is beautiful, but solutions, bro. Like, that's what it's about. We're solutions people.
Yes.
So
we're solution-based industry.
Absolutely. So when you start not losing, part itself. When you start using your logistics and adding it to your literature, you know what I'm saying? Using your what pain? Because pain ain't even real anymore when I start thinking about it, right? What inflicting processes have you gone through that I can learn from, that I can listen to? You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of you being in my life? That shit is our lives aren't revolving doors. This is about growth, man. It's about planting, watering. You know what I mean? So, as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as a father, as a friend, brother, like, You gotta choose them wisely, man.
Yeah.
At all cost. When you walk into a place, if the energies aren't right, you walk away. If you stay, you're there for a lesson, brother. Wise men are gonna know, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna move on, not impulse. Studies, you know, energy, feeling, calculation. You know, you're gonna calculate it 1,000,000 times over. You know, that makes the poorest and the greatest investor. You know, that makes the poorest into the greatest investor.
Let me ask you, when I know you said that coming up, I know you had the clothing line.
Yeah.
Did you learn some of these business practices then? 'Cause I know many of us go into a lot of situations where we don't know.
Absolutely,
and
brother.
experience, because you know we learn from experience. So would you say what you learned from the clothing experience has transitioned to the music as well?
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Pawn self.
No, you good.
The business template part of it prepared me
Right.
for the monsters. Prepared me to say no to certain things. You know, prepared me to always look at the books 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Before I go to sleep, count my money before I go to sleep. When I wake up, count my money again. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it taught me how to respect money, right? And it taught me how to put money in the pockets of the people that really deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Because I done lost plenty, bro. Nothing to talk about, nothing to brag about. You know what I mean? Like, just I don't want to lose people anymore. You know what I mean? I done lost M's, bro. I don't want to lose people. You know what I'm saying? I would want. You know what I'm saying? For the next lineage, for the next forefront, you know, to understand what etiquette is and what it means in the purest level.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, etiquette, man. How to walk into a studio, you know what I mean, and gravitate without saying anything. You know what I mean? Capturing without saying anything. Being a mystique, you know? A man of mystery, a woman of mystery. That's gonna get you places in half the time. Because it's about the art. Back to that, what brought us together. So if I could just leave you in that moment, I know that it's just gonna be a widespread. The olive branch continues, you know what I'm saying, bro? Because that is the best form of marketing, you know? These machines are doing it through the caps, man. There's a lot of money involved. So, you know, cash is king in those aspects, I guess, you know? But, you know, the know-how, they need something to sell, bro. They need something to sell, you know? That's it. You know, if you know you have something, hold on to it with everything you got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't, and then, you know, there's the people that gravitate towards it also want to change it.
Right.
It's another thing, you know? Due to the finances being involved and, you know, certain powers that be wanting a slice of the cake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's here and all there, man. Like I said, as an artist, stay true.
Right.
You know, focus on, you know, financial literacy, being around good energy, mainly that. You know what I'm saying? And picking up game even from the crooked, man, because this shit it's crooked business, man. I've seen cats fall like flies, B. Like, you know. Think about your families, man. You know? Think about your families, man, because she ain't gonna be good in another 2.5 years. She gonna be, you know what I mean?